What's good, people? Welcome back to another episode of me going onto Valley and saying this map is trash. It's almost like there's nothing to talk about on this here map. But before I get started, this is my secondary YouTube channel, and this is where I go live. I go live Wednesday, as well as the weekends. But with that out of the way, let me go ahead and get back to the conversation at hand here, which is Valley is not fun. It's just not. But it's not fun because of the map. It's not fun because of the way people play the map. You know what I'm trying to tell you? It's like Valley is known for boring and houses. On the other hand, Forest is known for quiet and hostile trees. All the developers need to do is input some kind of anti-camping measure, and I guarantee you, this map and Forest will be fun. Because people will actually move. That's my opinion, though. I want to say a viewer told me that at one point, if you sat in a bush for too long, crickets would, spawn around you. That's a great idea. If it was in a game, I don't know why the devs took it out, but that's a great idea. Sincerely great. But we already have anti-camping measures. Crows. Think about it. If you run into an exit and there's someone there, crows go off. They were camping there for pretty much the entire match waiting for an exit. I said it once and I'll say it again. Exit campers are like the guy who bids $1 on The Price is Right, or they're the guy that, let's say you bid $3,000 and then they bid $2,001. They're that guy. And we all know we don't like those kind of guys. So back to the gameplay here. I'm running through some water. Do not do that. And the barred house is right in front of me. Yes, I did in fact just eat a KS-23 shotgun shell to the face. Or to the chest, rather. I did. But, let's face it, if this guy had, I don't know, a SPOS 12, an 870, for sure I'd be dead. For sure. But let me tell you something else. If he didn't hear that initial guy that I killed, if you didn't hear him, you'd be dead. You simply would be. Folks, remember how I keep telling you all that gunshots attract players? You see, there's a bit more than just shooting in this here game. It's also psychological warfare. So, think about it. If you're outside of a barred house, right? And you hear a G3 go off, and then you hear a single shotgun blast go off, you would think, oh, the shotgun killed a man, because he only shot one time. I'm gonna move in. Yes, you are gonna move in. But what if the guy that ate the shotgun shell to the face did not eat a shotgun shell to the face and actually shot you in the face with a G3? The same gun you heard earlier. That guy, the initial guy that I killed, his red flags should have, or his warning should have went up when he entered the Bard house, entered right into that little area where I was at. He didn't know I was there, but he entered into that storefront, and saw no dead body. People, when someone gets shot, you'd expect a corpse, right? Case in point, I was streaming on Anakin, and there's a guy with an L96, I think, and I had a RPK 74. Guy shot at me very start of the match, as he should. It's Anakin, right? But he shot at me and he missed. I kept running. Later on in the match, someone hits a comm station. Then I hear an M82 go off. And I run to that comm station to find out that it's used. And I'm like, wait, where's the guy that just hit this comp? And I turn to my right, and dude is laying dead on the road to the left of the boat. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm like, okay, well, in order to be shot in that particular area, M82 got to be somewhere that overwatches this entire road. And sure enough, I run to my left and then look to my right. Homeboy's there, prone with an M82, and receives an RPK-74 headshot to the face. That is what I mean by his red flag warning should have went off. And yes, I know, there's a gem right here. I know. But let me tell you this. Those two guys were the only guys I've seen in this entire match. This jammer is cold. So let me explain to you what I mean by a cold jammer opposed to a hot jammer. You see, a cold jammer is where, if you can imagine, you walk up to a fireplace and you touch the logs and they're cold. No fire been there recently. You walk up to some logs and the logs still warm. A fire just got put out. Take that same logic applied at jammer. If someone just put down a jammer and you know they're there, it's a hot jammer. But if it's cold, they put it there, do what they need to do, and then leave. Then you walk up to the jammed area and like, oh, someone's here. No, they're not. They're gone. Now, how can you tell whether the jammer is hot or cold? You don't know until you do some investigation. And regular players would sit right beside their jammer. Right beside it. So, take that information and use it like you want to. People, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.